Hi guys, your girl Thelma Daniel. I don't really have the energy for intro because I'm tired and I am overwhelmed and I don't even know what to say. But I'm just coming back from work right now and I just felt like I needed to let this off my chest. Pardon if you're hearing the noise, the AC and the usual neighborhood movement up and down. So for the past couple of days there's been a lot on the internet, especially on this bullying issue. This young boy, may the Lord bless his soul, Sylvester, that was killed as a result of bullying and giving chemicals. Anytime I think of that chemical aspect, I'm like, Father, what generation is coming? Like, which the generation of people that are coming, or generation of children we have now, Father, we commit their soul unto thy hands. Because ah a fellow boy like you give chemicals just because you think you are a senior and you had the authority to do that. Now let's first start with the school. A parent trusted you, paid some amount of money and trusted you with their children for 3 months. The session is about 3 months, yes. For 3 months, yes, 3 months thereabout. That okay, here's my child, train the child. Basically, that child is with you throughout that period. Instead of you returning their child coming home hale and hearty, they had to come and pick their child, and their child was already in a state of near death period, and then finally died, and you guys don't even have the decency. I mean, the decency to even reach out to the person and reach out to the parents, only for the principal, Father Lord, only for the principal to reach out and tell him that, posting that, instead of why did he save those pictures and why did he upload those pictures on in the internet. The school was not even bothered about the child that is in pain. You're worried about your image. As of how many, as I think yesterday or so, when he was in the interview with Aras, because that's when I watched it, he said the school did not reach out to him when that boy was alive or was battling with his life in the hospital. I'm like, okay, what exactly do people want to say is the problem? And you as a house master, I think his name is Mr. Mohammed. According to, I read a couple of testimonies today, and I'm like, that was what just blew, I just got, it spoiled my day. Like, Father, a child was beaten in your under your care as a house master. You had the effrontery to slide that it was football he was playing. What kind of football leads to broken bones and drinking of chemicals? Please. What kind of football leads to that? Because I was not one to go to boarding school. I didn't go to boarding school. My mom made sure we didn't go to boarding school because she went to boarding school. And anytime my dad was insistent on it, and okay, we'll go and try and write the exams, it doesn't come out well. Or something will happen that they tell us we have to go back to a class, and then my parents said no. I think we tried in SS1. My younger ones, my dad was very insistent on it, but my mom was always very no, because she went to boarding school, she knew firsthand. And I went to a day school. I know how I felt through day school, because you can guess how I look now. Imagine me very smallish during my secondary school. Now, in a boarding school where there is nobody there, and the set people that's supposed to protect you did not protect you. On top of that, they lied, and they are still lying. This world, I don't know where we're going to. And then the parents of the what they used to call them, the is this suspect or what? The people that are supposedly the suspect have flee their children out of the country. Nah, are you aiding? I think I don't understand what kind of parents they are. Your sons have done something terrible to a child, and instead of you to bring them to face the consequences of their action, you took them, flee them out of the country. So later on now, if they start killing people, you start looking running helter scatter. Who is doing me? What is doing these children? When you are aiding this one here in front, you never have the conscience to think of a family that have lost their child. They have lost their son as a result of your children's action. The first thing you did was flee your children out of this country. As a principal, You did not reach out to the family. As a school, the owner of the school, you have not even done or gone. And like today on Twitter, when I was reading a couple of testimonies, like this is not the first time this is happening. Like it has been happening for a while, and nobody has said anything. Maybe even if they talked, then people just swept it down the carpet because nobody had died. Now a child has died, and series of testimonies had come out. I read one of the tweets where the child was a parent was saying that they were beating the girl and she almost fainted, and the school told her that she should just calm down, that it's just a senior. The senior will soon go. Hey, Father. Ah, Jesus. I cannot. A child came to you, they beat a child to the level of fainting, and you said the person should just bear that they will soon go. Like it's a senior that will soon go. That school on no account should be operational again. Like that school should just be shut down. Then they should investigate properly. A proper investigation need to be done. Like I think this will even teach a lot of people that are even thinking of boarding schools now. And not to say that the boarding schools are totally bad, but people that are considering even sending their kids to boarding school now will begin to think twice about it. And second of all, please, what generation are we raising that will find it pleasurable? Because I don't know what to call it. Pleasurable to beat their fellow mates, like beat their fellow students. Even if you are a senior, maybe it's not your age mate, but beat their fellow student and give him chemicals you know that you cannot drink. What exactly is going on? Now the charity begins at home. What exactly is the home training? What exactly is the training that is coming from the house? And you as a school, what exactly are you teaching your children? What exactly are you teaching these children? A parent trusted you with their child. Instead of their child coming back to them healed and healthy, they are burying their child as a result of them being in your school. And students under your care that are said to be the seniors beat this boy to the point where he died. And I now begin to imagine how the parents feel, how the mom is feeling right now, his siblings, what I you know what? I can't say much anymore because I don't, it's just like thinking about this boy is like human beings are wicked, like very wicked. I don't want to even talk about the child. I'm talking about the school right now. This had happened to a child, and you guys are trying to cover it up, asking the father why on earth he posted that photograph. That it is hard. I forgot what the statement that was made. I wish I could take out my phone. I use my phone to film, so I can't read what it was said. Like, God, may God have mercy on us. May God have mercy on this generation. And may God have mercy on people that are the caretakers of this generation.